Collective, and welcome to my channel, NUBODI. I'm Latriviette, and I will be doing a general reading for the collective writings today. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for joining me. If you are a returning subscriber of mine, welcome back. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to hit the like button, though. It does help out the channel. So before we get started, I'd just like to remind folks to use their discernment when viewing videos on the internet, especially tarot. Not everything in the video will pertain to you. Not everything in the reading is for you. Maybe nothing in the reading is for you. Take what applies and let the rest fly. Don't make it fit your life if it's not for you. If it's not resonating with you, if you don't know what's going on, it might not be your reading. All right. It's a general reading. So picking up on energies from all over. That's why a lot of times I can't speak for everybody else, but that's why I use the cards to help me focus and zoom in, or I'm picking up this, and this. You gotta reel it in. But anyways, I'm gonna ring my singing bowl now. Take responsibility for your own health and well-being, people. I'm gonna ring my singing bowl now to clear my energy, raise my vibration, so then they will get a clear and accurate message for you and for me. Here we go. All right, now let's get on in it. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone's having a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you when you receive this video. So let's get into it. I did a quick energy shuffle, see what's going on in the energy, overall energy for this reading. And the two cards that came out of my Alice in Wonderland Oracle is Believe and Such a Curious Dream. They're both in the reverse, okay? Now, Believe talks about strange encounters, okay? It's in the reverse. So someone had an encounter. I heard something came to them. They're not believing what they're experiencing. They're having a hard time believing what they have experienced. It says, refusing to accept differences, feeling that your spiritual encounters or mystical visions are unreal, untrue, or fantasy. A refusal or difficulty believing the existence of elemental beings. So someone may have been approached by an elemental being that told them a thing or two. So curious, such a curious dream. Maybe they felt like they were dreaming. Maybe that's why they don't believe it. Whoever this is for. It's card number 31. 31 reduces to 4. 4 is about structure and stability. So someone who could be going through it with their financial situation, with their home life, could be going through some things, okay? And maybe they felt like, okay, it was just a dream. I dreamt that elemental being walked up on me, or that being from another realm. So let's see what's going on. Card number 45, Such a Curious Dream. It's in the reverse, so let's see what's going on here. It says, wanting to hold on to an experience, not return to the everyday life. So someone is stuck in the past. This could be for the collective. This could be for the karmics, because collective, if you're new to this experience, the mystical or whatever, and you've been, you've had an encounter, such as maybe your ancestors came to you. And your ancestors can be any type of being, okay? Maybe they came to you and was trying to tell you some things to do, not to do, how to move and how to not to move. But someone wants to stay in Wonderland, being susceptible to illusion. So let's get on into it. Let's see what's going on. What do we need to know about this energy here? Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy here? Who is holding on to the past, not wanting to be open to the spiritual realm? That's another thing. When people When people get involved in doing spell work, whatever type of spell work it is, and they don't believe, but they're doing it to hurt, harm, or destroy someone else's life, but they don't believe what it is that they're doing, there's some consequences for that. That's, you're playing with it. And so there's a lot of reasons where someone could be seeing some things that they did, some things, some beings that they conjured up, some beings, some entities, some demons, whatever it is that they, were doing. They thought they were playing, and then they really conjured up something. That's why if you ever see a book, excuse me, somebody don't want me to tell you about this. If you ever see a book on demons and things like that, and you start reading out the names out loud from that book, even if you don't know what you're doing, don't pick that book up. Because now you're reading the names off of something, and now you're bringing them. They just want you to say their name, like Beetlejuice. Mature man. So we got a mature man involved. So mature man, take it as it resonates in your story. Mature man could be 40 and up, 50 and up, 60 and up, however you look at it. To a 20-year-old, a 40-year-old man is an old man. Just saying. Hello. Hello's in reverse. So a mature man can want to reach out to you, but is unable to communicate. You may have this mature man blocked, or the universe may have this mature man blocked. This mature is in the upright. This mature man is in the upright. Does not mean that this is a good man. That just means whatever he has done has not shown up yet in the video. See? What I'm talking about? What I'm talking about? Lust in the reverse. So this mature man could lust after you, collective, but don't want you to know that they're lusting after you. That could be why they're blocked, because they are actually lusting after you, but they don't want you to know. They don't want to come off that way. Thoughts. It's in reverse. So this mature man could want to reach out to you, and for whatever reason is unable to reach out to you. This man may not be in a lustful situation, may not even be thinking of you in that way. Take it as resonates in your story. Divine masculine. All right now. Divine feminine. What? Divine masculine and divine feminine in the same reading? Okay. So I feel like there's an older man who doesn't want a divine masculine and divine feminine getting together. And what that has to do with that, I don't know. We'll get to that. But this is awesome. Divine masculine and divine feminine. I've never had that in a reading with these decks. I've had, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Hearts, Queen of Hearts. I've had those. But all right then. Well, we're gonna get on to it. So let's get some zodiac signs, find out what's the zodiac's going on around here. We got Capricorn energy. Oh, we got 2 Capricorns. So heavy on a Capricorn. You could be a Capricorn, or 2 of these people could be a Capricorn. We have Sagittarius, so 2 Caps in the Sag in this energy. Let's see where this energy is coming from. We haven't done states in a bit. States, continents, countries. Let's see, where is this energy coming from, please and thank you. Yes, I feel like there's a mature man trying to block a relationship. This mature man does not want, if you are the divine masculine in the collective, this mature man does not want you to meet your divine feminine. They do not want you to be attracted to them, lust after them, or even thinking about them. They don't even want you to communicate with them. They're trying to block you. Yeah. If you are the divine feminine in the collective, this mature man is trying to block this relationship for you. They don't want you to be lust after or thought about. They don't want anyone to communicate with you. They don't want you to have nothing. Louisiana, you could be, they could be, we could be. Texas, let's do one more, please. In Montana. Home to Montana, won't you take me away? I don't even think that's the song, but so let's get some energy on this old man. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this mature man, please and thank you? What's the energy around this mature man? What do we need to know, please and thank you? So this mature man could be someone's father, someone's grandfather, someone's uncle, or if this is an older male. Gossip. Older male who likes to gossip. Gossip in the shadow attributes talks about thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information, betraying confidences. Ha! Okay, okay. So this mature male, mature man, if he knows, okay, stay with me now. If you are the divine masculine in the collective, this mature male man may have passed on some gossip and lies about a divine feminine so that you, divine masculine, would not be interested in this divine feminine. Okay? Same for you, divine feminines. If you are the divine feminine in this, in the collective, there's a mature male, mature man who may have told you some lies and gossip about a divine masculine so that you would not be interested, lust after, talk to, or even think about this divine masculine. Okay? As a spiritual advisor, my advice would be to you is to take what is said with a grain of salt. If you find someone that you are interested, get to know that person. You know, if you are a divine masculine or divine feminine, tap in. You will know if that person is, excuse me, confirmation burp. You will know if what was said about that person is true or not. Tap in. That's all you got to do. You know, you don't, oh, you lying, man, that ain't true, and that. You say, oh, okay, word, that's what it is. And then you go meet the person anyways, you know? Because the energy here is that a divine masculine and divine feminine coming together, that's a divine union. That was divinely guided. It was meant to happen. It was fated to happen. And you got some karmics out here trying to bust that up. All right. So don't let them bust that up, you know. Let them talk, say what they gotta say, but still, you know, reach out to this feminine or reach out to this masculine if you are interested in that person. Find out for yourself. Get to know that person before you cast judgment. Don't judge a book by its cover. But sometimes the cover is a little bit worn and a little bit torn and a little bit this and a little bit that, a little bit dusty, a little bit dirty, but you don't know reason why that book looks that way. All right? All right, let's move it on. A mother. So this could be a mother and a father. This mature man could be working with a mother figure, a karmic mother figure. So a karmic mother figure, well, mother in the shadow attributes talks about smothering or abandoning children, instilling guilt in children for becoming independent. Okay? So your mother or a mother figure could be working with this mature man just to see that this divine union doesn't happen. They could be gossiping with other people. And this mature male and this mother figure may never even talk to you. Okay? But the gossip can go from this person to that person to this person, that person over there, that person over there, to you. Okay. By the time it gets to you, the gossip is worse than what it originally started out in the first place, anyways. So again, take it with a grain of salt. Listen, okay, who, yep, okay, thank you for sharing, and move along. Just know in the back of your mind that anyone talking trash about someone else, you have to ask yourself, well, why are you telling me? Or why are you talking trash about this person? What it has to do with you? All right, because there's some people that, like I said, as that rumor and gossip got around, one, it wasn't what it was when it started, but two, that was by design. So that by the time it got to you, it was way worse than what was started. And it's still wrong. It's still a lie. Still rumors and gossip. Teacher. Teacher in reverse. So this mature man, teacher in the shadow attributes, talks about manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. So this is, I don't get traditional teacher like someone in the school. I get, you know, like a uncle teaching their nephew how to play dice, or a mature man teaching a young buck how to sell drugs. That's the kind of teacher energy that I get. And some other things that I just saw in my head that I'm not going to say. So, child magical. Pessimism. I get pessimism, depression, and disbelief in miracles. That was the first card. Not believing in the mystical. So someone could be a part of the spiritual community. Confirmation. Someone's a part of the spiritual community that doesn't even believe in it. So they could have a I think I said this earlier, child magical. In my earlier reading, they could have a school of some sort. So we got teacher here, but it doesn't have to be like a public school or a government funded school. I think it might be a different type of school. We'll get to that when we get to the T. Mediator. This person has a hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. So it benefits this person to for this divine couple to not get together. They can try to play God in your life or believe that they are above everyone else. Despotism and cruelty, using power to control people. All right. Advocate in the reverse. And the shadow attributes talks about embracing negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain. So like I said, they could be part of a spiritual community, but don't believe in it. Okay. And again, mature male doesn't have to be 70, 80, 90 years old. A mature male can just mean they're older than maybe the people that they're teaching. All right. Let's get in it. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this situation as it relates to the collective? Please and thank you. Sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. So sixth chakra is the third eye chakra. Tap in. Sixth chakra, your third eye chakra, falls upon gossip. You tap in, you know who this is. You will know they're in your energy, which means you're free to be in their energy. Whether they have themselves cloaked or not, you know, if you know, you know. But tap in, you'll know who this is, who started rumors about whoever you're supposed to be with, or who started rumors about you. Okay? It's card number 40. 40 reduces to 4. Someone could be born in April. Excuse me, confirmation. Aries energy, Taurus energy. 40 reduces to 4. That's structure and stability. So I said with this mature man doing things for what do you call it? Personal gain, they have something to gain by this divine union not coming together. Confirmation. They have something to gain by this not coming together. Tap in. You'll see who this is. And you do with that information, Milk and honey. Someone's after you, milk and honey collective. This mature man doesn't even have to be a relative of yours. This could be someone else who's after your milk and honey, who don't want you to be in a relationship. This could be your boy. This could be former co-worker, someone who sees you thriving and surviving, but hating on your hustle, and they don't want you to do better than them. That's confirmation. So they're after your milk and honey. 51 reduces to 6. Someone could be 51. This mature male could be 51. You could be 51. 51 reduces to 6. 6 is about balance and harmony. This milk and honey will certainly balance your life out. Need to tap in with your spiritual team so you know how to navigate. You know what to do, when to do, and how to do it. Thinking woman. Somebody's thinking about your milk and honey. Someone's thinking long and hard about your milk and honey. Thinking woman could be the Queen of Swords in traditional tarot. Queen of Swords is someone, the swords in general about communication. It's air energy, thought, ideas. Air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. It's card number 47. Someone could be 47. Someone could be born in 1974. Someone could be born April 7th. That's Aries energy. 47 reduces to 11. 11 is about justice. So there's a woman out here thinking about someone's milk and honey, or her milk and honey. Holy Spirit, tell me about this thinking woman. What do we need to know about this thinking woman? So this thinking woman doesn't want something to end. And so the energy that I get, that this Queen of Swords could be this mother figure. Okay. Queen of Swords can be a not nice lady. Okay. Queen of Swords in the upright is someone who's analytical, articulate, and diplomatic in their speech. Like, they think about what they're going to say before they say it. Whenever they do say it, people listen. People are interested in what they have to say. They don't always just be spouting out something just to be spouting it out. But this could be a mean lady. Queen of Swords in the reverse is not nice. Never ending story. This Queen of okay. This thinking woman was getting milk and honey. She was getting the abundance. She was getting the blessing. She was getting the money, the coin. She doesn't want that to end. Now that coin could be your coin, or that coin could have something to do with you. That coin could have something to do with whichever divine being that's involved. So if you are the masculine, divine masculine in the collective, who they're trying to block you from this divine feminine, maybe the divine feminine has the coin and they don't want you two to connect, because then you'll have the coin and then they won't have anything. Take it as it resonates in your story. This is a lot. This is a lot. It's card number 37. 37 reduces to 10. Someone could be 37. Someone could be born in 1973. Someone could be born March 7th. That's Pisces energy. 37 reduces to 10. 10 is about the ultimate completion. This is going to end. This is going to end. If they were stealing money from you, collective, or abusing money that was supposed to be yours, that's going to end. Never ending story. They don't want it to end, but that cycle has come to a completion. You've learned something or done something different that closes out that cycle. All right. Man holding the coin in the reverse. So somebody's broke. This mature male is broke. That's why they don't want it to end. So whatever money they were getting, confirmation, getting from you or getting off of you, they don't want that to end because they're broke. They want to keep that going. So man holding a coin in the reverse gives me King of Pentacles in the reverse, someone who's bad with money, someone who gambles, and it could be gamble at the horses or the sports games or the casinos, or just gambling in life. Gambling in life, meaning they bet that they could do something and they weren't able to do it, and it cost them. That type of gamble. That type of gamble. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this situation as it relates to the collective? Please and thank you. What else do we need to know about this? Yeah, so this person's broke. Card number 43. Someone could be 43. Someone could be 34. Someone could be born April 3rd. That's Aries energy. A lot of Aries out here. Heavy on the Aries. 43 reduces to 7. 7 is about reflection and introspection. It's in the reverse, though. So that means this person spends recklessly, haphazardly, frivolously. They just spend and do things without thinking. Why they broke? Why I don't have any money? Foundations and achievement. I get the I feel like the 4 cups, 4 of wands. Happy home. Wish fulfillment. The foundations and achievement falls upon third eye chakra. Both fours. Structure and stability. So you're being asked to tap in because someone's after your structure and stability, your foundations and achievements. They don't want you to be, they don't want you to have a firm foundation. They don't want you to have a family unit. They don't want you to be happy. They don't want you to achieve anything. And you could, achievement could be that could be high school. They don't want you to graduate from high school, or they don't want you to get your degree, or they don't want you to get a promotion. They don't want your business to succeed. They don't want you to do well on the internet. They don't want you to have nothing, nada, zilch. I don't know what else is after that. Yeah, they trying to crash everything you got going on down. They trying to crash it down. Hope. They're losing hope because nothing else that they're doing is working. They're losing hope. Hope in the reverse falls upon milk and honey. They're losing hope that they're going to get your milk and honey, and they should lose help. Help. They should lose hope. Hope is the sun card. Oh, hope is the star card in traditional tarot. They're not shining. They want you to lose hope that you will ever achieve anything great, or that you will ever be anything great, or that you will have a firm foundation in anything. They want you to lose hope. But it's not you that's losing hope, it's them. It's card number 17. 17 reduces to 8. Somebody could be born January 7th. I think that's Capricorn energy. It is about manifestation. It's in the reverse. They're trying to manifest pessimistic thoughts that you will achieve anything. They don't want you to believe that you will achieve anything. But it's in the reverse though. 8 is in the reverse. Uh, they're not going to manifest that hope inside of you. You are a divine being. You are a divine masculine or divine feminine. And pessimistic anything is not in your nature. Intuition. Intuition is the high priestess card. That's why. High priestess, high priest. Take it as it resonates in your story. But intuition falls upon thinking woman. Use your intuition because you'll know who these people are. All you got to do is tap in, tap, tap in. Tap into your crown chakra, your third eye chakra. Use your spiritual ears, use your spiritual eyes. When someone's telling you something about another person, use your spiritual ears. Ask the questions. You don't have to ask them the questions, but ask the question. Why is this person telling me this? You'll get the answer. Why do they want me to know this? Why is this person here? But it's card number 2. 2 is about balance, about harmony, it's about partnerships. They want you to lose hope in having a happy family, a firm foundation, a home, a loving home. And not home, not just home as in a physical structure, but home, place where you feel safe, feel loved, comfortable. That could be an apartment, a townhouse, a brownstone, a single family. That could be an RV. That could be a camper. That could be a trailer. Whatever it is you call home, but it's home to you. They don't want you to have none of it. Authority. So this is the emperor here. This is the emperor here. They don't want you to step into your power. They don't want you to have authority over self, but you do. Look at this 4 right here. Foundation. Maybe at one time you weren't in your power, and everybody at one time was not in their power. Some people are still not in their power, but you are divine masculine. You are divine feminine in your power. Whether this is emperor or empress, you are in your power. You have authority over self. That cancels out this never ending story anyways. They thought, so for some of you, I feel like you weren't in your power yet. And they thought with this never ending story that you would not get there and that they would be able to continue to run amok. That story has ended. That cycle has closed. And you're free to move about the cabin. Patience. Patience. I feel like this man holding a coin in reverse is patiently waiting for this to come through for them. They're patiently waiting for whatever they have done to sabotage you into getting this foundation and achievements, this milk and honey, this firm foundation, these blessings. They're patiently waiting for this to be destroyed for you. It's card number 14. 14 reduces to 5. Change. Change is coming. And not the change that they were expecting. Not the change. You have stepped into your power. You've tapped into your intuition, your third eye. You're all knowing. Yeah, they're going to be waiting. They're going to weight themselves into prison. They're going to weight themselves into poverty. They're going to weight themselves into sickness because it's not happening. They're not getting what they think they're getting, or they're not getting what they thought they would get, what they were hoping in reverse to get. Last message before we get to the tea. Holy Spirit, what's the last message you want us to know regarding this situation before we get into the tea? Please and thank you. Galactic mushroom, the divine matrix. Somebody's still plugged into the matrix. They want you to be plugged into. Card number 24. 24 reduces to 6. 6 is about balance and harmony. Says the galactic mushroom reminds you that your dreams and desires are heard. What did I say? The galactic mushroom falls upon foundation and achievements, balance and harmony. Galactic. That's beyond this planet here. Your most beautiful results are being birthed right now. Not just for you, but for the highest good of all. They can't stop that. Come on now. Come on now. They can't stop that. They're losing hope. And they should. They should quit while they're ahead. They should have, while they were ahead a long time ago. When they were eating high off the hog, when they were manifesting, they should have quit then. But they got greedy. They wanted more and more. They wanted to keep this going. Never ending story. They were hoping that you would never come into your power, that you, excuse me, somebody don't want me to talk. They were hoping that you would never come into your power, that you would lose hope, that you wouldn't tap into your intuition. So you don't tap into your intuition. You don't know what's going on. You don't know who's doing what is being said, what's going on. But you did. Holy Spirit, what else do we need to know about this situation before we close out? Please and thank you. Connectivity. That was in my last reading today. Go check that out if you haven't. Do hit that like button. Connectivity is in the reverse. You've been disconnected from this energy, these people, this toxic energy. You have leveled up. You're not even on the same vibrational level. So it would have broken. The connection would have broken anyways. That's why hello is in the reverse. They're unable to connect with you. It could be they don't know your number. They don't know where you live. Maybe you're not on social media. Not everyone's on social media. It's card number 32. 32 reduces to 5. 5 is about change. They want that change. They want to connect back with you. That's not going to change. The universe, the Galactic Federation, they have spoken. They have held up this divine union for long enough. It's a negative. Because you are protected. What did I just say? I said the Galactic Federation, the universe. They said no. They protect you. You are protected from this to continue to go on. This is not, it's done. Card number 31. 31 reduces to 4. 4 is about structure and stability. Your structure and stability is protected. And this is your structure. Okay. So your body is your temple and it is protected. You've disconnected from them, whether you did it with a cord cutting, or the universe did it. Most High did it. Your ancestors, the angelic realm, disconnected. The web we weave, when they conspire to deceive, that web has been broken, has been severed. and you are protected. The right use of power. It's in the reverse. Crown games. They're trying to use that crown chakra to mess with you. What did I say? Gossiping and lying, right? So that's going to get in your head. Somebody done told somebody done told somebody done told somebody that this divine masculine was a whore. And you're like, what? He don't slept with who? He did what? And that's all in your head now. They abuse their power. And all along, this divine masculine's been celibate. He ain't been messing with nobody. He just been working and minding his business, drinking his water, smelling good and looking good and working out. But because they told you this, or someone you know told you, now you believe that it's true. Now you done lost out on the divine masculine. Don't do it. Tap in. Tap in. They want to cover your third eye and block out your crown chakra. Crown games. Trying to play games with your crown chakra. It's not a good look, because your crown chakra connects you to who? The Most High, the universe, your spiritual realm, elemental beings that you're in connection with. And they're like, hello, we trying to talk to you. And you're like, well, you are. I didn't know that. That's because they're trying to block you. So now they're mad because they're trying to give you instruction and someone's interfering with that. So they're in trouble. Yep. They're in trouble. It's card number 8. 8 is in the reverse. They're trying to manifest some blockages with your crown. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Still do your work though. Still cleanse your energy, cleanse your home, your handbag, your car, your house. Did I say that? Yourself. Still keep yourself cleansed though. Remove the energy. Because the more you do that, the more you know, or the better you know when that type of energy is coming towards you. Because it starts out there first. If you're not familiar with the seven bodies, all right, this is your physical body. That's by the time it gets here, you've already had warnings out there. Okay. And so by the time it comes into your energy, your energetic field, and in your aura, and then in all these other bodies here, it's too late now. So the more you cleanse yourself, when it's out there, you're like, okay, I see something coming towards me. I feel it. I don't see it, but I feel it. And you already know to block it, stop it, and drop it. So keep yourself cleansed on the regular, but you're still protected. All right. Even if it comes and hits you right here, you're still protected. It's not going to hit you as hard as they would like, but it's going to hit you enough for you to wake up and say, oh, I need to cleanse myself off. I need to take a spiritual bath. I need to take a smoke cleanse. There's some other things, but I won't mention all the good stuff. Lay of the land. What did I tell you? Ancestral wisdom. They trying to block that connection. The crown games in reverse, trying to block your crown so you don't get this ancestral wisdom of what to do, how to do, and where to do it, how to navigate your life. They're trying to block you from navigating your own life. Let's get this tea. That's not going to happen. You're going to get that ancestral wisdom. It's card number 34. 34 reduces to 7. 7 is about reflection, introspection. You're just being asked to tap in every now and again. And because of the things that's going on, not just with your own world, your own life, the things that are going on outside of you, you need to know what's going on and how that affects you. So tap in. Let's get this tea. Let's get this tea. Graffiti. Such a good deck. Holy Spirit, what's the tea on this situation? What do we need to know about this situation? So there's a lot of people involved. Well, on the board, at least there's 2. A mature male and a karmic mother figure. There's a better lover for you. Someone else is better for you. Someone good has their eye on you. So this person that has their eye on you, that's who they're trying to block you from. So they might say, Reginald over here ain't good for you, but George over here is. And actually, Reginald is the one that's good for you. And I'm just using names. Could be John Doe and John Doe Doe. Longing. Confirmation. Somebody wants you back. So there's someone who wants you back. Could be in cahoots with this mature male and this karmic mother. They're in cahoots to block you from your real divine counterpart, your kingdom spouse. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for the okie doke. Says stop wasting time. Don't question it. Let go of what doesn't serve you. That's people, places, and things. Let it go. I know people who've lived in the same city and state for all their lives. And there's nothing, there's no judgment. They just could be missing out on blessings. That's all. Your blessing could be in another state, another city. But let go of what does not serve you because you're missing out on your blessings. Underdog. They thought you were the underdog. Underestimated and underlooked. Overlooked. Underestimated and overlooked, I should read. Anyways, they thought that they could do this to you because you were the underdog, and they're finding out otherwise. The ripple effect. What did I say? The galactic mushroom. The ripple effect talks about one event produces other effects. Okay? They didn't know that. Your actions affect your future in others. So them blocking you, some of them did know. I give them credit. Some of them did know that you had greatness, that you were an earth angel, a star seed, indigo child. A divine being. They knew. And they wanted to stop you. But in doing so, they stopped their own selves. So somebody's out here partying. It says party animals. Someone still, despite what they got going on in their lives, and some of them got some stuff going on. Some of them are losing jobs, losing homes, losing cars, losing money, losing their lives. And the ones who haven't lost their lives, they out here still partying like it's 1999. Says out here in these streets, having more fun. But it also says you're about to have abundance and have more fun in your life. Take it as it resonates. Somebody's full of air. Says a lot while saying nothing at all. What did I say? Listen to what people are saying. Listen to what they're not saying. Oh yeah, I heard old girl was doing this, that, and the other. Well, did you see old girl doing this, that, and the other? No, but that's what I heard. Okay. So because they said it, does that make it so? Because they heard it, does that make it so? Take what resonates, let the rest fly. Somebody's having workplace issues. They're having place, what did I say? People are losing jobs. They're having issues at the workplace. They're getting fired. Hostility, competition. So somebody's trying to compete at the workplace where they don't compare. They in the wrong lane. Clickbait. So they might send in someone, clickbait, who looks good, smells good, drink their water, but is not good for you. So be mindful, tap in. You meet somebody new just because they are new and not from your past, does not mean that they are for you. I think I heard in another reading, either last year or the year before, that they were trying to send someone in new who's an arpist. Arpist. You know what I mean? You know what I mean when I say that? And this person looked good, smelled good, had a job, had, checked all the boxes. Only he just had some issues when people say no, or when women say no. All right, so tap in. Save yourself a lot of heartache and pain and trouble. Because whoever this is coming for you, this better lover, it's going to be worth fighting for. You deserve to win, and you will. Just tap in, get some directions. Cloak and disguise. What did I say? Somebody trying to cloak themselves because they don't want you to see who they are and what they're doing. But when you tap in to your team, because your team knows who they are, whether they're trying to cloak themselves or disguise themselves or not, it says conceals true identity. Identity. Conceals true identity. Mysterious. Not showing their cards. What did I say? Somebody new can come in and they not for you. And you won't know till you tap in. There's some checks. Have some checks and balances in place. Ooh, that's a confirmation verb. It's trying to come up. It's right here. It's just right here. All right. Last row. Holy Spirit. Last few cards out here. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know about this situation? Please and thank you. So they've been milking you dry. It says milking you dry. They've been doing that for a long time, and they can no longer do that. They've been getting whatever they can from you, whether it's time, energy, money, ideas, whatever it is they were getting from you or they're manifesting off of you, that time is up. But they wanted to milk you dry to the bone so you had nothing left, so you could give nothing but just give up. Angelic ancestors wouldn't let you do that. They got your back and you're protected. So every time you felt like giving up, those of you who tapped in got recharged and you got back up and you got back on the horse and rode again. Inactive. So someone's trying to go within, figure out their next move. Because you're no longer connected to them. Connectivity is in the reverse. They don't know what you're doing. They don't know what you're doing, how you're doing, or who you're doing it with. So they're trying to go within to strategize and figure something out. But it ain't going to have nothing to do with you because you're done. Devil tendencies, obsessions, addictions, impulsive, naughty by nature. So these people, they throw some wild parties. They throw some wild parties. They got party favors. They got some Darues and some liquids that I would never drink from. They want this to be water under the bridge. They want to come in and talk with you. It's a sham. They're lying. They want you to let it go. Let bygones be bygones. Like nothing ever happened. Like they didn't try to destroy your life. Like they didn't talk trash about you behind your back. And like they didn't get you fired. Like they didn't get you put out your home. They want that to be water under the bridge. That's not happening. For some of you, you will never talk to these people again. You will never see these people again. You will live your life and they will watch you. They will live their lives vicariously through you. 887. Angel number 887 says, in alignment, reward yourself, treat yourself. That's from The Office. Under development, rested development, somebody development. It says reward yourself. Choices you recently made have put you in a better alignment with your desires and your goals. Whoop, whoop. You are being applauded for your hard-won victories. Take a moment today and reward yourself with inner peace, a long bath, a walk in nature, or a self-care practice of your choosing. You worked hard, collective. And for a lot of you, it was a battle, a battle that you didn't start, a battle that you definitely finished, but a battle nonetheless. It was long and hard, traumatic, traumatizing, but you got through it and you're still getting through it. Reward yourself. It could be a coffee, it could be a matinee. Sometimes the matinees are $5, depending where you are and how old the matinee is. But treat yourself. Don't deprive yourself of the good stuff in life uh, because you're going through some things. You know, sometimes you got to break up that 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 energy. All right. So that is your message, and I thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.